Displacement. We've all heard the term, but I want to talk about mental, spiritual displacement. You choose your word that you want to put into it, or even evolve with it. But imagine that you had a glass in front of you in your hand, and the glass was full to the brim, to the point that you have that little bit of surface tension creeping over the top. Let's say we've got water there. Now that's your essence. That's you functioning full mental capacity, everything right with the world, or even spiritually, everything is at peace with the world. There's no stress, there's no worry, there's no anxiety, there's no problems. You're good, you're cooking on gas, you're feeling fine. Now we take the smallest object, a pin, a needle, break that tension of the water. You're going to get even the smallest amount of water pouring over the sides of the glass. Now that tension, that displacement caused from that pin or that needle could be a little bit of stress, could be the children waking you up in the middle of the night, could be starting a new job, could be raining outside when you want to do some weeding or something along those lines. Could be anything. But the bigger the object, your finger, a couple of fingers, a ball, something that creates more displacement, is much like these things that we allow ourselves to experience in our own life. And in truth, that displacement is being caused by us, not by the objects. We might focus on, my car's broken down. We might focus on, I've lost my job. But it's a story that we create about that which creates the displacement in our glass. Now in time, without us realizing it, that glass refills. The universe refills our energy. Just as a good night's sleep would allow us to replenish ourselves from the night before, the day before. The metaphor and the analogy isn't completely up to you, but somehow in some way, when we go to sleep at night, we wake up more refreshed. Where does that energy come from? Is it the food that we eat? Is it the sun that we take in? Is it the air that we breathe? But it comes from the universe. Or whatever other word you want to use. Our glass is much the same. Just think about it. This glass that we have, this displacement that we allow, that we create within our life, can be minimized. We can allow it to refill quicker by just noticing the stories that we have created regarding our car, the job, the money in the bank, the dog on our lead, the children that we have, the life that we live, all of those things. We're creating displacement with every single judgment, with every single story that we've created. And that's not to say that these things aren't happening. But I've just changed jobs again. For one person, that could be really traumatic. there was energy, but I chose to see how I wanted to create that energy, what story I put behind that energy, that it was a new start, that was an opportunity to see new ventures, meet new people. It gave me options rather than obstacles. So, how will you see that displacement of energy in your life? Will you see it as a good thing? Will you see it as the opportunity to refill your glass? Or will you see it as a negative? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Take care now. Have a great day.